In this aid, we will voice our especially own and market's viewpoint on NEXO future, while examining NEXO cost gauge for 2023 and past in every practical sense, significant way. If it's not too much trouble in a real sense, remember that you ought to believe this and some other expectation tentatively, since foreseeing anything for the most part is a difficult errand, especially not to mention foreseeing the fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like NEXO, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Presently, we should head into it in an especially significant manner. Before we dig exceptionally profound into the NEXO value expectation and answer questions on the off chance that NEXO basically is in every practical sense, wise speculation or not. For what reason will NEXO for the most part succeed or essentially come up short? Or for what reason will NEXO value rise or drop? We should rapidly by and large toss a look at what in a real sense is NEXO and its to-date history, which is very huge. What by and large is NEXO in an all things considered enormous way? NEXO in every practical sense is an especially one-of-a-kind loaning stage that permits you to fundamentally procure revenue on decently your digital currency ventures, which all things considered is genuinely critical. Loan costs for the most part fluctuate by dissemination technique and coin. Yet you can really hope to procure somewhere in the range of 6% and 12% APR in a by and large significant manner in a real sense. NEXO by and large is situated in Switzerland, which for the most part makes it less helpless against expanding US, exhibiting how especially if it's not too much trouble. In a real sense, remember that you ought to especially believe this and any for the most part other expectation tentatively, since foreseeing anything sort of is an unpleasant errand in a real sense, not to mention foreseeing the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like NEXO in a by and large enormous manner. Guideline of crypto loaning stages. NEXO additionally permits you to basically take out credits in light of how much cryptographic money in especially your record, without selling your coins and repurchasing them, which in every practical sense is very critical. Financing costs for credits generally start at 5.90% APR in a genuinely significant manner. However, you can't right now purchase or generally sell digital currencies through the NEXO stage. The crypto bank account supplier offers a high return strategy for financial backers to bring in cash on especially inactive coins and fiat in a truly significant manner. As a matter of fact, what does the NEXO in every way that really matters token fundamentally do in an exceptionally enormous way? NEXO especially was made during the ICO and circulated to the group and kind of early adopters in a significant manner. The firm offers up to 30% of its benefits with NEXO holders. So before we dive essentially profound into the NEXO value expectation and answer questions on the off chance that NEXO is a by and large wise speculation or not, for what reason will NEXO for the most part succeed or explicitly fall flat? Or for what reason will NEXO value rise or drop? We should rapidly generally toss a look at what in a real sense is NEXO and its to-date history in an unobtrusive manner. The NEXO kind of token supports the credit and store environment. Holding the genuinely token qualifies purchasers for a 30% portion of organization benefits similar to a profit, or so they generally thought. NEXO claims it really has paid more than $9 million to token holders beginning around 2018. Which certainly is very critical. The very token likewise generally has a couple of advantages for cryptographic money premium record clients, essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. In the case of holding NEXO, clients can, 1, or so they explicitly thought, procure an extra 2% AP on their stores, bringing stablecoins up to 12%, and in every way that really matters, other cryptographic forms of money to 8%. 2, in an unobtrusive manner, get 5.9% for NEXO's moment crypto credit lines. Other digital money premium record stages really have comparative tokens. Celsius for the most part has Cell, Crypto.com generally has Crow, or so they by and large thought. They generally appear to for the most part be a by and large means to secure and boost early adopters to utilize the stage and generally hold the token. NEXO value expectation for the following 10 days, further appearance how to in a quite enormous manner. The especially entire crypto world basically is on an edge of a genuinely complete breakdown, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Bitcoin really has fallen 75% from its unequaled genuinely high in the midst of more extensive market declines brought about by seething expansion, and US took care of rate climbs. When in a real sense add the latest implosions of colossal industry players, FTX, Celsius, Luna and so on into the situation, The horizon is dinky, and there will be considerably more blood in the city of the crypto town, or so they generally thought. Financial backers by and large are selling unsafe resources and moving into sort of additional entirely steady business sectors, showing how in a real sense, if it's not too much trouble, sort of remember that you ought to truly think about this and any truly other expectation, while taking other factors into consideration, since foreseeing anything is an unpleasant undertaking, for the most part, not to mention anticipating the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like NEXO. Incredibly, crypto in a real sense is as yet seen as an exceptionally dangerous most certainly play, and consequently the auction, which essentially is very critical. Our algo still sees as some very green in 2023, particularly in the genuinely second piece of the year, showing how what is NEXO incredibly. This generally is truly reflected in our 2023 forecasts, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. At the present time, Bitcoin generally needs to find a base before we can move the other way and for the most part alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will begin to do likewise. We basically have seen this situation many in every way that really matters, times in the far off and by and large later history, or so they in a real sense thought. Our cost expectation model truly is negative for the really next 90 days, with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2 in a significant manner. We explicitly expect whales and in every practical sense, other certainly greater players in the market to for the most part wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause a normal and unexpected crypto spike, or so they essentially thought. Group made a cost forecast model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and crucial evaluation of each task, which basically is very critical. Essentials that we assess generally are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, advertising endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative potential, and a few in every practical sense. Other most certainly exclusive elements created in our crypto lab, by and large in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2023 03 to 10, 2.65% dollar, 0.6408. 2023 03 to 11, 3.33% dollar, 0.6363. 2023 03 to 12, 2.58% dollar, 0.6413. 2023 03 to 13, 3.18% dollar, 0.6373. 2023 03 to 14, 1.31% dollar, 0.6496. 2023 03 to 15, plus 2.50% dollar, 0.6747. 2023 03 to 16, plus 2.89% dollar, 0.6773. 2023 03 to 17, plus 3.66% dollar, 0.6823. 2023 03 to 18, 5.7